Today, I want to focus on the autonomic nervous system. A long time ago, regarding the stress response, we thought we were either stressed or not stressed. It was on or off. Not that much complicated, right? But later on, we discovered that there were different states of nervous system activation. 3 states appeared chronologically during the evolution. Ventral vagal state of the parasympathetic nervous system, the more recent. Sympathetic nervous system. Dorsal vagal state of the parasympathetic nervous system. But let's begin by the sympathetic, as it is a bit more known. The famous fight or flight. It's our survival response. It's our state of mobilization. In the body, there is a lot of energy that goes into the muscles to activate oneself. The breathing changes and the heart rate increases. The digestion is not a priority anymore, so it slows down. The goal here is to protect, defend, and eliminate the threat. You can remember that this system is a speeding up one, the arousing. In this state, we can feel a lot of emotions like anger, rage, frustration, tension, irritation when in fight mode. Or we can experience anxiety, fear, panic, and want to run when in flight mode. Those will prepare us to either fight or flight. The sympathetic and parasympathetic are involved in how we respond to stress and survival behaviors. But a parasympathetic does it differently. This one is the slowing down one, the calming. Its main component is the vagal nerve, which is a very long nerve. It's also called the wandering nerve. This one is a bit more complicated than the sympathetic nervous system because this nerve has 2 branches, the ventral vagal and the dorsal vagal. Let's start with the vagal that slows down in a calibrated and stable way. We call it the ventral vagal parasympathetic nervous system, which is about safety and connection between humans, animals, and our environments. We are grounded, we can feel love, joy, empathy, we can learn and play, we are mindful. We can speak of this nerve as the social engagement one. When we are in this state, we feel regulated and safe, we can work and learn better. What is good with this one is that it can slow our heart rate down, but also speed it up without stress. We can do things, but it will not cause us to feel stress. It's rather nice, right? Now we can speak about the dorsal vagal, which is kind of sloppy. It's the most primitive response. It's very old, 500 million years old, contrary to the ventral vagal, which is 200 million years old. It's the opposite of fight and flight. It's the freeze response. But, as if things were not that much complicated, this can show up in 2 ways. There are 2 branches of the dorsal vagal parasympathetic nervous system. The dorsal low-tone nervous system is what we want because in that state we can regenerate and repair. It's like charging a battery. We repair our gut lining, our cells, our immune system will be in better shape. We want to be in that state when we sleep for the system to repair itself or when we tan on the beach or relax, for example. But there is also the high-tone dorsal nervous system, which is not the one that repairs us. It's the shock state. The purpose of this state is to conserve energy. It's the preservation of life mode. It's about immobilization. You want that when, for example, you just had an accident because it will help you survive. Blood comes to the core. It's not like you're gonna do karate. You are shut down, still. You are not about to take action. In that state, you have a low metabolism. Your heart rate decreases. There is low oxygen. If life needs to be preserved, the system will go to this freeze state to maintain energy. Contrary to the sympathetic state with anxiety, anger, irritability, agitation, here we can speak more about lethargy, despondency, shame, hopelessness, dissociation, depression, numbness. It's like pressing on the brake and accelerator at the same time. So yeah, you can imagine that I want to be more in the rest and digest low-tone mode and the ventral vagal than the mayday high-tone low metabolism one. The key here is about knowing how to come back to balance. Good luck with that!